Hi, I'm Troll, and this week I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of PC, because every week so far for my new channel it's only been PC. So today I know other people have done this before, but still, here we go. I'm doing a Raspberry Pi 4 we're playing on today, and I'm going to show you some retro games. And I'm using a Raspberry Pi 4, as I said. I'm using RetroPie. This isn't my image. I'm not saying it's my image or anything. I've just downloaded it and installed it and got it all working. The image is 1 TB, so I'm using an external hard drive on the Pi 4, which you can do. Anyway, so just so you understand, as you can see, you've got like these all different systems. Back in the day, they were the machines to have, like the PlayStation is now, or the Xbox. Some are arcade machines, some are home machines, consoles. Going right back, if you can see the dates at the top, 1989. Game & Watch, Nintendo NES, that was the original Nintendo Entertainment System for the younger ones among you. That's the American version of the same machine. Not American version, it was the Japanese version, I think. Sorry. And the FDS again. Nintendo Game Boy handheld, the black and white one. Virtual Boy. And my beloved Super Nintendo. This is one of my favourite game consoles of all time. The games on it are just so... It's not the graphics. Compared to modern times, the graphics look rubbish, but it's the actual gameplay in the games. Actually, let's start here. I'll show you... done the wrong thing, sorry. I'll start by showing you some Super Nintendo games. So you go into the menus here, and it tells you about the game, plays a little video of the game, so you know. But like, what should I do? There's near enough every game that ever come out on the Super Nintendo here. Well, yeah, there is. Just trying to find you a game. Contier, that was really good. Free. Just trying to embarrass myself. That's the American version of the Super Nintendo, that picture you see on the screen now. You notice you've got a nice side art, because in them days televisions weren't widescreen. This is for the younger viewers' benefit. I know the older ones know this. That's doing an effect on the screen to make it look like it's an older screen, which I don't particularly keen on, to be honest, but hey ho, here we go. You can turn that off in the options, which I think I probably will do. Like this. That's enough of that one, so I'll just quit the game. I'm using an 8BitDo controller, which looks like a Super Nintendo controller, wireless, but it does do the job. It feels retro when you're playing with it. I have actually got proper joysticks as well for the arcadey games. Oh, what am I doing? I've skipped one. I was on the Super Nintendo, wasn't I? Now, when this game come out, it was the graphics were out of this world. 1993, I think, 94. I remember the night it come out, the day it come out. Doesn't seem so long ago. Ra was a top maker then of games on the Super Nintendo. Just classic this game is. 1994, sorry. This will save games for you, like wherever you leave them. Put that in the settings. I don't like this thing they've got turned on in this. It makes the game worse than it actually was. Get Donkey Diddy Kong out there. Again, a long time. I'm not that bad at playing games. It's just I haven't played it for so long. See, Diddy Kong can jump forever. I'm in trouble already. There's Donkey. Ah! Quick, quick, quick. Smash it open. And swap. So you can swap between the characters. Like this, you're supposed to collect them coins, but I can't be bothered. And here's the bonuses. Yeah, I didn't do that well, did I? Though? No, I fell down the ditch. Anyway, let's quit that. I'll show you one more game on Super Nintendo, and if I can find it. And of course, that would be Mario. Where is Mario? Magic Sword, Mario Paint. No, not Mario Paint. Oh, I know what it is. It's Super Mario. So it'd be under the S. PRS. Street Fighter. Super Mario. All Stars. Mario World. Okay, we'll do that. I remember when this game came out as well. Believe it or not. Super Mario 3. Super Mario World. Let's do that one. $19.93. I'm just sitting there in my flat in London. My friend brought it round, the machine, with this game. And as soon as I see the graphics at the time, I thought, yeah, I gotta have one of them. Well, actually, it was this game in Street Fighter, and I rushed out. I think the machine was £100 and something, nearly £200 with Street Fighter, and I bought Mario as well. Let's go to a level. Okay, here we go. Oh, that wasn't very clever. There's a way to pick that up. I can't remember how you do it. Ah, you've got to take it up there with you. I think. Can't remember how you... I'm not going that way now. That'd be the safer thing to do, wouldn't it? Yoshi! Hold on. That's it. Stick my tongue out. Oops. Oh no, I've lost Yoshi. And that's the end of that round. It's not the end of the level. What? No, he's still coming. That's just a save. Sorry, it's a save point. Can't go down there. Can I go down this one? Nope. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. I'll be sitting there playing all day. That's Super Nintendo. That was a 16-bit console, yeah. Just so the younger ones know. This is the Japanese version of the same machine, basically. And these are Super Nintendo games, but they've added like better audio on them and that. Like, because in later days, Super Game Boy, Nintendo 64. Let's play the. Where is he? Actually, let's play Mario again, shall we? I remember the first version of this game which I had was in Japanese, and I couldn't understand obviously what it was saying. And then, because it come out in Japan first, and then it come out in America, so I bought the American version and an American Nintendo. And then in the end, when the English Nintendo come out, Nintendo 64, I bought that. And then I bought the English version, so I actually bought the game 3 times, this game. But at the time, there was nothing like this. It's Mario! Now, the Nintendo 64 is 64-bit, so it went... 64-bit or 32-bit? I think it's 64-bit. It went from... Yeah, Nintendo 64. It went from Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64. Which was only 16-bit, so it's jumped 32-bit.
Dear Mario,
Anyway.
please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
How do you slip past that? Now you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh my god, those graphics are rubbish. You've got to think this is 1990 something, yeah? The machine she talks in memory in megabytes, not in gigabytes. This is the first Mario 3D game. Now it looks all why is it looking like that's my control. Blah 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 blah. Imagine reading all trying to work that out in Japanese. Now here you go into the actual game. If you look, there's all doors. You go into the doors and they open. stars and you open the so we start with this one. You think that's just an empty room. You've never seen this game before. Jump through into the picture. It takes you onto the first level. So there's 2 stars on this level you have to get.
Let's go.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, I fell down the bloody hole. Whoops. Just go back up there, it was easy. Why? So I'm not using the original Nintendo 64 joystick, so it's not letting me control it. I'm going to put this going because I can't control it. Okay, that was that anyway. Sorry about that on that one. I'll have to sort out a joystick for that one. The Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, Nintendo DS. That was before the Sega Master System. That one, and that is the Master System. That's their 8-bit Sega's 8-bit machine, and there is Sega's 16-bit console. That's basically, in England we call it Mega Drive, in America they call it Genesis, but it's the same machine. I'll just show you Sonic on here. Let's find Sonic the Hedgehog. Why are they always the games you want? Always at the bottom. Street Fighter. No, what am I doing? No, wrong way. No, actually, first Mega Drive I bought was just so I could play Sonic. Which one should I put on? Let's put the original one. This is the first Sonic that made me rush out and buy a Sega Mega Drive. Or Genesis, as they say in America. Put this filter on that makes the game, I just think it makes it look horrible. But never mind. 1991. See, back in the day, like it's Microsoft and Sony now, back in the day it was Sega and Nintendo. That's before Microsoft and Sony ever made games consoles. There were other consoles, this was just the mainstream. Everybody either had a Mega Drive or a Super Nintendo. A lot of people do speed runs on this to see how fast it goes. This is the original Sonic game, the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game. Come a long way, as you can see. At the time we thought it was wonderful. I just done speed ropes that were run through the whole everyone. Right. And that's next level. Do one more act, I think. Anyway, that's enough of that. As I'll be sitting there playing that all day. And that's Sonic, and you've got all the Sonic games there, obviously. That's the Sega Game Gear, that's their version of the Game Boy. It's not their version of the Game Boy, it's their machine. This is a Sega CD. I don't think it really took off that well. I mean, for its time, it was pretty good. It was like a CD add-on for the Mega Drive. But this was a good game in its time. No, I won't bother showing you that. There's another great Sega game they used to make called Echo the Dolphin. See, it was like a machine you put under the Mega Drive, and I think I remember, and the Mega Drive plugged in on the top, or was it vice versa? I can't remember, to be honest. So this is Sega CD. I only actually knew one person that actually had it originally, the Sega CD machine. Naturally, disclaimer here that I do have original copies of all these games that I'm showing you. So, and this was another The Game in 1993. One of the big games of that year. So you control a dolphin. That's what it's called, Echo the Dolphin, obviously. You can only go so, if I remember correctly, you can only go down deep for so long. Whoops. Can't remember what you actually do. Stars at the sky. Okay. That's what's happening. Anyway, that's Echo the Dolphin. That's Mega CD. Then you've got Sega 32X. That was another add-on that basically made it 32-bit, the Mega Drive, the 16-bit Mega Drive. And it was like an add-on machine, and you plugged the Mega Drive on top or below, I can't remember for the life of me. And it didn't take off. I don't know about other countries, But in England it didn't take off that much. Again, there was nothing actually wrong with it. As you can see, like, this is getting on a bit. Knuckles, I can't remember this one. Let's try that. There, it was on top. It made the 16-bit console 32-bit, supposedly. Well, it did actually do that. But better sound. Have a game, I can't remember. Well, I can remember it. Anyway, that's that. I'm going through them quickly a bit because there's so many machines. There's Sega Saturn. That was about the time of the PlayStation 1, if I remember correctly.
Out of the way.
Let's see if they've got... Let's show you Mortal Kombat 3. Good old fighting game of old school. There's any games or videos you want me to show you? PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Steam Deck, VR, Virtual Reality 2 on the PlayStation 5. I've got most machines anyway. If there's anything you'd like to see, just drop me a line. If I've got the games, I will show you. Right, what's happening here? Not much by the looks of it. Right, the game doesn't seem to be loading. Oh, it is, sorry. These machines, they're all before HD, so they look a bit, the graphics. But in their day, we didn't know any better, so it didn't actually matter. They looked, to us, they looked good in their time. Combat. Johnny Cage? Can't remember.
Nightmare. Choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight.
The thing with this game is they used to moan about it because it had left moves at the end of the game. I let her beat me, so hopefully she doesn't want me.
Jade.
I let her beat me. My excuse, so I don't look bad.
Fight. Fight. Finish him. Jade wins.
Actually, it doesn't look that good now, does it? In its time, it looked a lot better. Well, that's that. Now we're getting better here because you're going into the era of, like, I think it was HD or low level HD. Dreamcast again is one of my favourite machines. There's tons of good games on there. I was trying to think of one to show you. I mean, yeah, you've got Crazy Taxi. That was brilliant. If you've ever played it in the arcade. This was a big step up from the Saturn. Don't know what happened then. Oh, it's loading. Okay, so see, you used to have little as you see on the screen. It's like a memory thing. It was the first controller to do that, and you'd plug it into the joystick underneath, and you had like a little character on the screen, and you could see what was going on your memory. Press A. Yes. At the time it was amazing. I know it doesn't say very much now.
We're back! It's Crazy Taxi 2! It's party time! Let's have some fun! Alright, let's go make some crazy fun. Go ahead and pick your car and driver! Pick on the gift! Go Nisa!
In Spain, I remember rushing out to Gibraltar to buy it. I lived near Gibraltar in Spain, and I had to go to Gibraltar to get the English version.
Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go! You better pick someone up or you're gonna run out of time. Well, get someone. Leave it, quick!
Hey, get closer! Go to the department store!
Don't be thrown out, man.
Make a right!
That's the right way, huh?
Great! That's great! Let's go!
Time bonus! Traffic! Bye! Next it'll be done! Whoa, time! Well, get some! You better pick someone up or you're gonna run out of time! You're alright! Whoa, time's running out! Time's up! Alright, it's time to check out how you did.
We better get on because it's nearly half an hour.
Game
over
over.
Half an hour in this video. I think I'm gonna have to do this in 2 parts because there's so many games, so many machines. How do we exit the game? Exit the whole thing. Oh, let me quit the game. Huh. Okay, at this point, I hope you like the video. I will do a second part to this video. I can't quit that actual game either, so I'm going to have to reset it anyway. I hope you like this video. If you'd like to see the second part of this video, leave a comment in the comments, and catch you next week. Have a good week.